but yet we find ourselves being put in a state of unworthiness. We put ourselves there, of course, just based on different experiences we have. But let us not forget, if we were not worthy of being here, then why are we here? Really, I mean, you're so worthy, you are so loved, Creator loves you so much, God, Prime Source, however you want to describe our Creator, our Father, it's just, you have to realize that every experience you have is an experience that you're allowed to have because you are so worthy of having it, regardless of if you want to call it negative or positive. However you want to see it, it's just an experience. Now, moving on from that, as I kept seeing more and more of who I am, I kept allowing more and more of the thoughts to come into my mind till it was no longer my thoughts. It was more of just information coming in. It wasn't me. I mean, it was me creating my thoughts, but it was as if it was coming from a different outlet, or not an outlet, a different connection, a different frequency, radio station. It was just, it was different. It was a very good feeling though. And before I knew it, I was like an hour into the meditation almost, 50 minutes. And all these different things I kept getting were just telling me, don't stress it. I understand, it's okay. But just realize you don't have to stress out about things. If you don't like something, change it. Be the creator of your own reality. Don't let the reality of others create who you are. We're all reflections of each other. What you reflect onto others will be reflected back onto you. So if you're projecting a bad aspect of yourself, a negative side, you're always down, people will see that and they'll reflect that onto you. As it, as in, as well as, sorry about that, as well as if you're just yourself, you live in that joy of yourself. And you may think, well, not all of us are meant to have joy. Not all of us are going to be happy all the time. Well, if you're yourself, regardless of what experience you chose to have here on this planet, you will have joy. You will be in the joy state because it is who you are. That is what joy is being yourself. That is what happiness is being yourself. Now, another thing I wanted to share on this was, if at any point in time you feel alone, which of course you are never alone, but if you go through that feeling, that experience, if you feel sad, depressed, angry, scared, all those different emotions, let yourself know that it's okay. It is perfectly fine for you to feel all those feelings. But do not give all your energy to them. Do not live in the past. Live in this moment, the moment you are in now. If you just take one deep breath, hold it in, and exhale. That exact moment is the moment you want to be in. Just as that period of time you went through while you were inhaling and exhaling. That moment you were in, that is exactly what I mean. When you live in that moment, everything is just so peaceful, so harmonious. Just as when you're walking down the street, when you're driving, when you're in a supermarket, don't mind or pay attention to much of how others are going to perceive you. They're going to perceive you however they're going to perceive you. That's all there is. It is more important to, and if it helps you, as it helped me, now I'm still having my, working on my kinks and everything, but for the most part, it is exactly like this for me. Just as when I'm in my meditative state, I have my eyes closed, I'm relaxing, breathing, just in my own mind, in my own world, if you want to call it. When I'm in a supermarket, in a store, in school, whatever, walking outside, running, it is very important for you to understand that the most important thing you can do is just focus on what you're doing. Just don't worry so much about how others are going to see you, because that's when all those negative thoughts of who you are not come into play. It's a waste of energy, time, space, whatever you want to call it. For me, that's how I do it. I just visualize as if I was in a meditative state, and all that it is me. Nothing else exists. Of course, they're here. I see them and everything, but it's just their thoughts, their perception on things is just something that's just not within my bubble while I'm living within myself in the moment. Um, Now, another thing I wanted to touch upon, before I get back into the last couple of things, was something that I've been hearing a lot, and I mean, I understand, is a lot of my brothers and sisters out there been talking down about different religions, you know, not talking down, but, trying to point out the negative aspects of them, and I understand what they're saying. Now, no matter what religion you are, know that I do love you, I don't judge you, because I do see the sense of community too. I do see the sense of giving yourself to Creator, allowing Him to guide you, your higher aspect, your higher self, your divine self. And the thing that I feel my family members out there are trying to get across, the point they're trying to get across is Creator, God, Prime Source, loves you so unconditionally that it is very, and I apologize, very dumb, stupid of you to give your energy to those beliefs that He will punish you, that He will send you to hell for eternity, He will not love you, not allow you to go into the heaven state because of your actions. No, that's not what it's all about. And it's a very good example that was given to you by one of my brothers way back in the days was when you have a child, if your father, mother, if your child goes on a killing spree, he becomes a sociopath, whatever you want to call it. Um, just, he goes on a killing spree. And he does some things that would be labeled as terrible, bad, evil. Are you gonna tell me that you would not love your child unconditionally still? Of course you would. It is just how Creator sees you. He loves you unconditionally. No matter who you are, no matter how you feel about yourself, He loves you so much that He allows you to feel those feelings. He allows you to put yourself in any state of mind that you want to put yourself in. Please keep that in mind, no matter what religion you have. Use discernment on your religion. Take all that good out of it and leave all that bad behind. Now, moving forward, one of the few couple last things I wanted to share was towards the end, or as my meditational state was coming to an end, right as if it was reaching its peak, its peak, just like in a story. my higher self told me, again, I will continue forward from what I was saying. Do not stress out. Do not force yourself to be who you're not. Let things come when they come. Let me guide you. Let me bring to you the things that you require and need. All you need to do is act. All you need to do is be yourself. If you show me that you can be yourself no matter where you are, then I will feel that it is okay to give you more, to bring more to your attention, to allow you to realize more about all of your surroundings, all the shifts that are going on, more than you already realize. Bring back more of those abilities. And you know what? That is exactly what I'm doing. For the last few days, it clicked, and as jokingly, of course, it's as if my higher self smacked me in the back of my head. And he was like, yo, stop being stupid. Focus your intention on who you are and on what brings you the most excitement. For me, that is sharing my love, unconditional love, with all of you. And a physical way that I must start doing that, and I've been getting into it more, is the healing practices. Now, by that I mean massage therapy. And I've always been good with my hands. And as a feeler, I've even though I have not studied any of it, I can it just comes natural to me. It just comes naturally. And I felt that is really one of my callings. Another thing I'm getting a lot into is the healing of the mind, just as what I'm doing now, trying to uplift you, help you understand that you're so special, that you're so worthy of everything. That is another aspect of the healing arts that I'm into. Another is the herbal. I'm trying to research more and touch more upon the subject of using different plants to heal, as well as different oils, and getting more into the energy healing aspects, such as Reiki. Now, no, I am not certified with paperwork saying that I can do all this. I do not need it. Personally, I don't need it. I know who I am more now than ever before, and I know the things I'm capable of. Now, I understand we live in a reality where there's some people that just feel more comfortable being around others that have a paper saying that you're certified to work on things. I understand, which is why I am working on it. I am now working on getting my license on the different healing arts. I'm only doing all this for you, to be a service to all of you. I do wish to share in that mass consciousness, to grow from that. I shifted from a reality of self-service. That is behind me, and I wish to leave that behind me. Yes, I'm also doing this, of course, to better myself, but it is because I love myself that I want to better myself to serve you more too. Now, that's pretty much all I wanted to say on this video. I know it's kind of long. I do thank you for listening. Don't forget, you are loved beyond measure, unconditional. I love every one of you. I will always be there for every one of you. All you have to do is come to me, as I will come to you and help you out in every way I can. Namaste in La Catch family. Keep training hard. Keep doing what you're doing. Be yourself. Love you.